Hey everybody, this is Jbizzo49
and Prometheus MFD,
and welcome to another installment in YouTube's #1 video blog series that mainly focuses on video games by two guys who don't normally show up on camera and have at one time or another lived in the state of Iowa. Proof positive that if you put enough qualifiers on something, you can be the best at whatever you want.
That's the only way I'm the best at anything. Self-depreciation aside, why don't you tell the viewer what we're going to be discussing today?
This is going to be a long one. I won't be surprised if this installment goes double digits in number of videos. Today, we've got a certain event that took place in LA this past week. Some of you may know it as the Electronic Entertainment Expo, otherwise known as E3.
You're gonna be like this with your kid. Oh, I don't know. Today, some event celebrating the anniversary of the introduction of someone to the world. I can't remember what. Oh yeah, your birthday. Your kids are gonna get tired of that after like 7 years.
Hey, I get that from my family.
You get that from your family.
So that's not just me.
That's got to be the best family reunion ever. You know what I get from my family?
What?
Big feet and being a pyro.
And being jaded to your conversations about video games.
Yeah. Nah, I just...
However, E3 is not the only thing we have on schedule for today.
I saw like 4 movies in the past interval between blogs.
And some random babbling like you just heard.
Yes.
But first and foremost, it is time to go back about, we're recording this on the 11th and the 12th. So, we're going back 5 or 6 days.
About a week.
Yeah. To, the day before E3 started, in which 2 of the big press conferences were. We're going to be going in order of when they presented, so we're going to be starting with Microsoft.
Not like it matters. I mean, it's not like they just can't go to IGN or Machinima or something and look up what happened there. But then you don't get to hear us. And that should be a crime punishable by death.
Fuck death.
Yeah. It's been done.
Alright. So, I took notes on all 3 of the conferences. I watched them all in full.
I watched none of them at all and just read his notes. Like the lazy son of a bitch I am.
Okay, so I'm gonna read my pre-conference thoughts on Microsoft, and I wrote, Microsoft has had a surprisingly good 2010-11 with the success of the Kinect. Now they have to find a way to turn it into a money machine, like Nintendo with the Wii and DS, without alienating their already established customer base. Done a good job of keeping that in balance thus far, but will this continue, or will the push to casual gaming go too far?
I was thinking at that time, did I go to Old Chicago's twice yesterday? I think I did, too.
Okay, so we opened... Shut
That was
up.
the best awkward pause ever.
So we opened to a gameplay trailer and demo for Modern Warfare 3. Which it was actually a campaign mission that began underwater.
So wait, something new is happening in Call of Duty now? When did that ever happen?
One of the I think one of the first objectives was to place a mine on this submarine.
Ooh. Wait, so you're swimming deep enough to... My head's already hurting. Move on.
The second half of the demo is pretty much what you expect from this kind of a game.
You can tell we're not fans.
This goes on for 9 minutes. Let that sink in.
Unless you're a fan, then it's like...
The first 10 minutes
yay.
of this conference was focused solely on Modern Warfare 3. They did drop a release date of November 8th. Which, if I were them, I don't know if it would have been a good idea, but it would have been cool because they've done gimmicky release dates in the past. I would have gone with 11/11/11. But that's a Friday. And November 8th is a Tuesday. Which Tuesday is when games in this industry normally get released.
I'd do it on a Friday just to make sure production or productivity of the players doesn't falter.
Well, that and November 11th, that's Veterans Day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Celebrate our veterans by playing a game where you shoot people.
Pretty much. Next was a gameplay demo of the new Tomb Raider game.
Honestly, raging teenage hormones aside, I'm not a fan of the game.
Well, Lara's actually designed a bit more sensibly these days.
That's what I've heard / read in your notes. But I don't know, I can never get into the whole platforming element of it, which is odd because I love platformers.
It's the weirdest thing.
Of course, I couldn't get into Call of Duty, but I love Halo.
That's not so odd because normally you really like one or the other.
Yeah.
It's usually never both. It's rarely both.
It's occasionally both. Most of my friends on Xbox Live play both. Which is nice because that means I can actually catch up to them rank-wise.
Okay, so things have been rolling actually pretty decently for this conference. And then we hit the 18-minute mark. And here we have EA Sports.
It's in the game.
No, it isn't.
I had to do it.
Shut up.
Dude, seriously, I agree. That was the only game my dad would ever play. So if we ever wanted to play video games, it was always Madden, and I always had to hear that. And I've never been a fan since.
You're kind of jaded to it?
No, I just find it releasing it every year with little to no changes is just kind of a pointless marketing thing. It's like Call of Duty now.
They announced that 4 EA Sports games will have Kinect support next year. They announced 3 of them at the conference, but I think one of them got left for the EA conference I don't give a shit about. Which is why I didn't watch it.
Kept the people who care interested.
Yeah, pretty much. Which was not many.
Not me. Don't know about our viewers. Probably if they were interested, they've already seen it, so.
And then, 20-minute mark, they bring out BioWare. I'm like, crap. So, shoot. My headset is, coming apart. I don't know what the hell.
At least it's still a headset. Mine is just a separate microphone and headphones.
Mass Effect 3 is going to have voice command support.
I don't even know how that's going to work. With,
the
speech options, or...
Well, the voice recognition has been very good on the Kinect.
Well, I get that, but I don't know where they would implement it other than seamlessly other than the speech options.
A 4-minute demo was shown pretty much depicting this. And then we hit the 25-minute mark, and we're now officially into games that make you look like an asshole.
Even more so than the ones that already do?
Yep, because now you can look like a complete asshole while playing a first-person shooter.
Even more so than we already do?
Yep, because you have a no-controller option. The game I'm talking about, of course, is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier. There was a 5-minute demo, and I was probably laughing at all of these demos just because anything that featured Kinect support was demoed with the Kinect support.
Makes sense. They're trying to market their new thing. It just makes you look kind of stupid.
Okay. 30-minute mark. We get some news on the new Xbox experience that's headed to 360 this fall. The dashboard is going to have a voice command option.
Something I'm never going to use because I don't have the money for a Kinect.
And there's some other partnership stuff that's coming to Xbox. Bing is coming to Xbox.
Wouldn't that technically not be a partnership, though, seeing as Bing is owned by
Microsoft? Live TV. And I think they showed UFC Live as an example of live TV.
So, is it just like pay-per-view type stuff?
Part of it's pay-per-view stuff.
Is it gonna be a free service in which you buy the gold account and you can use it then, or did they not elaborate?
They didn't elaborate on it.
Oh,
They're just saying that live TV is coming to Xbox. We'll probably get more details in the coming months.
Yeah.
And then you're not gonna have an excuse to not watch my videos because YouTube is coming to Xbox, and I'm not talking to you, the audience. I'm talking to the person on the other side of the internet.
Anyone else find it kind of contradictory to have both YouTube and Bing on the same thing? Also, it took them long enough to get YouTube. We has had YouTube access since their internet.
Well, it wasn't.
Channel.
It wasn't official.
It wasn't official, but it still had the capabilities for the most part. If you had a good connection.
Well, if you want to get all technical, I believe the PS3 has a web browser.
Yeah, but who cares about that?
Okay, the new Xbox experience thing that took 10 minutes. So then we get to the 40-minute mark. We've got a trailer for Gears of War 3. Gets bonus points for being set to War Pigs.
Which is completely awesome.
And then they went to the gameplay demo and they brought out Ice-T. What the fuck?
Why do good games insist on coupling great music with nasty crap?
Ice-T does provide voice work for one of the characters.
Isn't he that one guy from Are We There Yet?
That's Ice Cube.
Ice Cube? Okay. Sorry, they both had ice in that. Fine. Whatever, dude. You can't expect me to keep all these names straight.
Which is why I'm here.
Yes.
To keep them straight for you.
Yes. So I don't look like a complete asshole.
Okay, 48 minutes. The Halo theme starts up.
I know it's coming.
And it's not that just yet. I
know it's coming.
No, you just know it's coming because I fucking...
Because I read your fucking notes.
So, we have a trailer for Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, which is a remake of the first game.
But with improved graphics.
And, let's see, I believe they said that 7 maps would be available online.
Nice. What they should do, and they could totally do this, is set it up so then when you link that to your like Bungie account, it allows you to get maps it allows you to use the maps from that game in like Reach and Halo 3 and depending on your preference.